Do you want to learn how to get rich with Facebook ads and affiliate marketing? Well, make sure you watch this video to the very end because this is the only video you'll ever need to learn how to be successful with Facebook ads and affiliate marketing. This is where we're going to be sending the Facebook ads. Once people put in their information, we're going to be redirecting them to the bridge page, which is that second page that I told you guys about. And the way that I actually set it up is you see this little loading point. It says, congratulations on the free video. If this page doesn't redirect to your free video in the next 5 seconds, click the button below. So it will automatically redirect without me even clicking the button. And the good thing about that is that it's going to go to redirect to the affiliate offer without people having to take another step, which is basically clicking the button. But the second good thing about it is that it's going to go ahead and actually register or fire the Facebook pixel once it lands on that second page, and it's going to fire the lead pixel, right? So the next thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to go to the ads manager. Now there's 3 steps when it comes to creating a Facebook advertisement campaign. The first step is the campaign. The second step is the ad set. The third step is the actual ad. So we have brand awareness, which is basically, which is bullcrap, right? You never want to go ahead. Brand awareness, you never want to do that. Reach, you never want to do that. And then there's traffic, which is driving traffic to a specific page. Then there's lead generation, which is like a lead form. There's engagement, which is if you want people to actually engage with your content. And then there's conversions. So we're going to skip right to conversions. Now, guys, in order to do a conversions campaign, you're going to have to set up a Facebook pixel to your landing page as well as your bridge page. So we're going to call this manifestation magic lead conversions, right? So I spelled manifestation wrong, manifestation magic lead conversions. So that simple, guys, we already have done step number 1, which is creating the campaign, right? So, or the campaign objectives. Now the second step when it comes to creating Facebook ads is we need to go ahead and create an ad set. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and actually find an audience that is going to be the type of people who would be interested in the product that we are offering. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to want to make sure that we actually pick a conversion event. But before we do that, let's go ahead and actually scroll down while that thing is taking a little bit to load. And we're going to go ahead and show you guys detailed targets. So think and grow rich. I'm just giving you guys examples of things that we can target, right? So think and grow rich is one example. Now, one quick little trick, if you guys want to, now guys, you want to do, so by the way, when it comes to Facebook ads, the best way to do Facebook ads, guys, is not only targeting one audience or doing one ad set. Depending on what your budget is, let's just say your budget is $100 per day. If you can afford $100 per day on Facebook ads, then what you want to do is you want to do 10 different ad sets and target 10 different audiences, right? So this would be one ad set, Think and Grow Rich. Now, if I wanted to do another $10 ad set, I could do Tony Robbins. If I wanted to do another, so the little trick I was going to teach you guys is basically suggestion, right? So suggestions will give you guys different audiences. So what you could do is you can go ahead and screenshot this. So that way, when you guys go ahead and create additional ad sets, then you guys can target 1 to Napoleon Hill, target 1 to personal development, target 1 to Tony Robbins until you have maybe like 10 ad sets. So that way you can split test different audiences and see which audience is working the best. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and actually kill the sheep and scale the wolves. So slaughter the sheep, scale the wolves. All that means is I'm going to go ahead and kill the audiences that aren't working, and I'm going to go ahead and scale the audiences that are working. Now, other ones, if you don't use the suggestions, you guys can literally just do like things like manifestation. So manifestation, so manifest. So I could do like that as an audience. And guys, ideally, what I would want to do is I would want my audiences to be at least 1 million size, and you always want to go ahead and click this part that says expand your detailed targeting to reach more people when it's likely to improve performance. You want to go ahead and take that off, right? Because you don't want an audience the size of 230 million people. I want my audience to be a decent size, but not that size. So you want it to be around 1 million. Now, once I go ahead and actually take off Instagram, right? So we're going to edit our placements. Now, let me go ahead and actually scroll back up here. Actually, no, let me do this while it's here. So let me take off Instagram, take off Messenger, take off audience network. So we're going to go and scroll down. We're always going to edit our placements. We never want to do automatic placements. And then we're going to do Facebook Marketplace. We're going to take that off. We're going to take off Facebook Stories. We're going to take off Facebook Video Feed because we're not doing a video ad. And then we're going to take off Facebook Video Feed. So what we just did there. So next thing that we're going to want to do is we're going to go ahead and make select our budget, right? So what we're going to do, instead of spending like $100 per day on one ad set, what you want to do is you want to go in and maybe do like $10 a day, and then you want to go ahead and split test 10 different audiences. So that's the right way to do it. And then we also want to take off in-stream, we want to take off search, and we want to take off in article. So you want to take off all of those, and then we want to go back up to the top, and we're going to do a lead conversion. So this is the lead conversion. So you have to have your pixel set up on your actual page. And the reason why this lead conversion is fired is because it fired once we went through our sales funnel. So it fired as a lead conversion. Now, if you guys notice here, this is a really good audience size. We have 1.3 million people that we can actually reach. So once we do that, we're gonna go ahead and actually name our audience. So we're gonna keep the age 18 plus, and then we're gonna call it Think and Grow Rich, right? And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna do men and women. We're just gonna keep it simple like that, right? So that's the audience name. Now, I'm not gonna go ahead and get fancy, right? We're gonna do all genders. So guys, if you guys did wanna change the age, let me just show you guys just for example's sake. But whenever I'm doing a new ad set, I wanna go ahead and like leave it so I'm just gonna do 60. But I would do 18 to 65 plus, but I'm just gonna do this just to show you guys how you guys can change the age. And then also if you guys wanna change the gender, I'll just do men only. But I'm not going to go ahead and do that, but that's how you would actually change it. So I'm going to go ahead and actually do all. And then also you guys could go ahead and edit devices. I'm not going to, but if you wanted to only do cell phones, right? If you were doing a campaign optimized only for cell phones, you guys could go ahead and do that. But I'm pretty satisfied with the actual targeting. And again, guys, what you would do is you would create, if you have $100 per day, or $50 per day, whatever that looks like, you want to do $10 ad sets, and you want to do individual audiences. Now, because my audience wasn't big enough, I did Manifest and Think and Grow Rich. But if, let's just say you were to do maybe like Tony Robbins, the Tony Robbins audience may be 1.1 million. And if you don't, try to get your audiences to 1.1 million. So another thing is I did Think and Grow Rich, and then I also forgot to put Manifest, right? So Think and Grow Rich, and then I'll do Manifest, right? Because you want to know what your actual audience is. And then last but not least, we're going to go to the next step, which is actually creating the actual ad. So we finished step number 2. It's that simple, guys. Basically what we want to do is we want to go ahead and first and foremost create the campaign objective. The next thing that we want to go ahead and do is we want to go ahead and create the ad set. So we created the ad set, which is basically the audience, the location, and the interest, as well as the age and the demographic. Last but not least, what we're going to do is we're going to create the ad, which is the actual ad creative, the ad copy, which is basically the text, and then the headline and the link, so your call to action links. But what I'll do is I'll go ahead and show you guys a couple of things while this is actually loading. So the first thing that I want to show you guys is if you guys are thinking, okay, well, how can I actually create Facebook ads, right? So if you're doing image ads, you want them to be congruent with whatever it is you're offering. So I went to Google and I typed in manifestation and I found this image right here, right? So I'm literally going to go ahead and just use this image. But if I wanted, I could scroll And I could kind of, this would be a really good image right here, right? This would be a really good ad image. So in the ad set, I can have multiple different ads. So let's just say I'm spending $10 per day. The objective, guys, when it comes to Facebook ads is you want to go ahead and give the algorithm enough variation. So in the actual ad set, the $10 per day ad set, so one audience, I would go ahead and do 3 different ads, right? So meaning spending $3 per day on each individual ad. And then what I would do is I'll split test different images. So for example, I might split test this image, and then I might split test this image, and then I might split test this image right here. So I can use 3 different images in one ad set, and one $10 per day ad set. Now, how do I want to go ahead and actually crop these images, right? You want to go to canva.com. You want to create a design, and then once you create a design, there's going to be custom dimensions. And the custom dimensions are going to be 1080 by 1350, which is the maximum. You guys want to remember this. 1080 by 1350, which is the maximum size of an image that you guys can have, right? So basically, this is after I cropped it in Canva, and this is the maximum size you guys can have as an image. Now, another thing is, for example, what I can do is I can go ahead and download this image, and then I'll upload them in Canva, and then I'll go ahead and put them at this size. Now, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using the same ad text, but I'm going to be split testing 3 different images, right? So I'm not going to do it for time's sake. I wish I would have ahead of time, but what I'll do is crop these 3 images, and then I'm going to go ahead and split test the same ad copy, right? So the same text, but 3 different images, and we're going to see which image gets the highest click-through rate. Now, what click-through rate means if 100 people see my ad, right, and 10 people decide to actually click on my link, that's a 10% click-through rate, right? Now, another one way that you guys can actually also edit these ads is you guys can put these little headlines at the top. Now, this one right here, magically manifest real spinnable cash quickly, is congruent with the actual ad, but it's probably not compliant. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and just use this regular image right here. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the actual Facebook ads platform, and we're going to go ahead and actually pick a page. So for example, I would use like Eric Ellis Jr. Now guys, obviously I'm not going to use my personal brand. If you guys didn't want to use your personal brand, you guys could do that. But what you want to do is you want to go ahead and create a Facebook fan page that is congruent with your actual your offer. So one thing I could do is I could create a Facebook fan page called Manifestation Magic, or even just Manifestation or whatever, right? And then the next step is I'm going to go ahead and use a single image or video, and then we're going to go ahead and actually add media. So I'm going to go ahead and select add image, and I'm going to go ahead and actually upload an image from the folder that I created. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and upload, and then I'm going to go to Manifestation Magic, which is the campaign's name. I'm going to go to adverts, and then we're going to use image number 1, which is the image that we created recently. So that's the image. And again, guys, I would split test 3 different images in one ad set. For time's sake, I'm not going to do that. And if you guys notice, all my other images are 1080 by 1350. All my content is 1080 by 1350. All right, guys, so for some reason, it's not allowing me to upload a new image. So I'll look into that later. But in the meantime, I just use one of the older images that I use. So I'll show you guys how I did a little photoshopping just to show you guys that it's not going to look like this, obviously, with this guy dunking the ball. But what it's going to look like after we finish here is right here. So obviously, I'm going to have a Facebook ads account that is not Carmelist Creations, but congruent with the actual product that we're selling. And then there's going to be the hook. So is it possible to actually think and grow rich? So that's my hook. And then there's the headline, and then there's the actual ad image. So this is what the actual ad is going to go and look like with the actual content that I used earlier. But we're going to go and actually show you guys how we're going to go and do that. Now, before I even do that, first and foremost, where did I get my ad copy? I like to write my ad copy before I even, and what is the ad copy? That's the text people are going to go and see in the actual ad. I like to write my ad copy before I even upload it, before I even start out my campaign. So this is what it looks like, right? It's the hook story offer. So first and foremost, there's going to be a headline. I'm going to show you guys where we're going to go ahead and put that. And then there's going to be the body. I'm going to show you guys where we're going to put that. So how to magically manifest real spendable cash starting in the next 24 hours. That's the headline. I literally just swiped the headline from the actual offer. Now, again, that is not compliant, but I'm just letting you guys know, right? I would go ahead and kind of edit it a little bit so it is actually compliant with Facebook ads rules and regulations. I'm not actually going to go ahead and post this ad, but again, if you guys want to go ahead and learn more about compliance, I do go ahead and actually teach that within a 45-minute video in my course on how to remain compliant and how to keep your ads up and running and not get shut down. But next is the actual body copy. So I'm going to read it, and then I'm going to go ahead and break down the actual psychology behind it. So, is it possible to actually think and grow rich? To accumulate wealth and riches with a simple thought? Well, history has proven over and over again that it works. But what if it was possible to speed up the manifestation process, and instead of it taking years for your thoughts to manifest into wealth and abundance, it started working in the next 24 hours? Want to unlock your true manifestation potential? Click here. What you'll discover in this video may be shocking, but extremely insightful. However, this video won't be up for long, so discover this hidden manifestation secret while you still have the chance. So, to explain the psychology, basically this is the hook. First and foremost, to understand what hook story offer means, this is the hook. This is the story, right? So it's not an actual story. It's just kind of like the body of the copy. And then there's the call to action. Click here, what you'll discover, and then there's another call to action, right? So that's the first part. That's the hook. That's the story. That's the offer. That's what hook story offer means. Now, what the hook means is you want something that's going to go ahead and actually hook the attention of your target audience. So if you guys notice, in our actual targeting, we targeted Think and Grow Rich. So don't you think if somebody's scrolling on their newsfeed and they read this first line, don't you think this is going to go ahead and hook their attention? So basically what hook means is you want to go ahead and have, it's called a one-liner. You want your first line of your ad copy to basically stop them in their tracks. So you need a strong, bold, powerful one-liner, right? So is it possible to actually think and grow rich? So anybody who's read that book, Think and Grow Rich, is going to go ahead and be stopped in their tracks with that actual one-liner. But what if it was possible to speed up the manifestation process? So this copy is geared towards people who already believe in manifestation, but they believe that it's taking too long. They've been thinking about or trying to manifest riches, abundance, so on and so forth. And I'm just saying, what if you could actually speed up that process and get it started within the next 24 hours, right? So basically, this is the actual copy that's on the landing page of the offer, right? It says in 24 hours. So I just use it on the actual landing page. And then I had a clear call to action. And then also, to build curiosity and anticipation, I said, what you'll discover, right? Words like discover get people like, oh, this must be new. This must be something that nobody's heard before, right? So what you'll discover in this video may be shocking. So the whole point of this line, this one line right here, is to drive curiosity, right? Driving curiosity increases conversions. And then it says this won't be up for long. So however, this won't be up for long. So that's basically a sense of scarcity and a sense of urgency, right? So discover this hidden manifestation secret. So hidden, words like hidden and secret, basically, again, drive curiosity because people want to know something that other people don't know. And then I said, while you still have the chance, which is basically another form of fear of loss or scarcity, meaning don't lose out on this opportunity is basically what I'm telling people. So there's some marketing psychology in this actual ad copy, but basically you want to go ahead and do all the heavy lifting. You don't want to write your ad copy while you're actually creating the ad and you're executing on it. You want to do all the heavy lifting and all the legwork before you actually get to the platform. So that way you can literally simply copy and paste. So what I'll do is actually copy this ad text. And then the next thing that I'm going to do is actually open the ads platform. And then, of course, you guys saw earlier where I actually would go ahead and add the media. So obviously, I wouldn't use this image. I would use the image that I uploaded earlier. And then what we're going to do next is where it says text, primary text. That's where we're going to go ahead and literally just paste our ad copy, which you guys already see that I have pasted right here. And one food for thought is long form copy is really good, but you want to make sure that you're under 2,200 characters. And if you guys don't know what that means, you literally just go to Google and type in character count, and you'll be able to see how many characters you have, because if you want to post this on Instagram, you can't be above 2,200 characters. Now, the next thing is the headline. This is where you're going to go ahead and insert your headline. Now, again, this isn't compliant because I'm using the actual headline that I just swiped from the actual offer. So again, I would put a lot, if this was my own campaign, I'd put a lot more time into this and actually like review the copy, review the headlines, review the copy on the landing pages to make sure everything is compliant with Facebook ads. As stated before, if you guys want to learn how to be compliant, get access to the course, Will's Masterclass, by clicking the first link in the description or the link in the bio. I'll teach you guys Facebook ads in its whole entirety, and you guys will make sure to not get your ads account shut down. But this was just kind of like a quick little training that we created, right? So that's basically it. Then we're gonna have to learn more button. And then what we will do is we're going to go ahead and confirm and publish. So thank you so much for watching. If you guys want access to a current discount that will be expiring soon to my affiliate marketing course that will teach you Facebook ads and then some, the same thing that has allowed me to live in this villa, travel the world, live life on my own terms, affiliate marketing, right? If you guys want to learn affiliate marketing from A to Z and learn how to become a Facebook ads ninja, go ahead and click the first link in the description to get access to that discount that will be expiring soon on that course, or click the link in my bio to get access to that course curriculum, which will literally teach you how to escape corporate slavery, live life on your own terms, and basically just be your own boss, right? So with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Get access to that course discount, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Eric Ellis checking out.